So I just saw a video from the Dadvocate named He Has No Clue You're Hitting on Him. Now, I can only speak from my experience. Literally, only speak from my experience. Alright? Ultimately, it's so true. So true. Like, for example, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, alright, and the person I'm with, their jealousy issues kick in because apparently somebody else was flirting with me. And I'm apparently in trouble because somebody else was flirting with me, and that triggered the persons I'm with jealousy issues. I have absolutely no understanding of why you're mad. Alright? Because ultimately, if somebody else is hitting on me, I'm not even catching on to the fact that somebody's hitting on me. And you're getting mad that somebody's hitting on me. Now you're mad. And I don't understand the reason that you're mad. Because you saw me getting head on. The person that was hitting on me knows that they were hitting on me. But the only person that doesn't know that I was getting hit on was me. And this has happened time and 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 time again. Alright? The way the advocate said it, of literally having to be so upfront and saying, just so you're aware, I've been hitting on you this entire time. You literally need to be that upfront with me. I'm not even kidding. You have to be so blatantly upfront that it damn well, if it was an inanimate object, would have hit, like, given me blunt force trauma. Alright? Straight up. Like, and understand, even with that, my trauma response because of everything tied to relationships that I've been through, my knee-jerk reaction is probably going to end up going ahead and catching you off guard. My response is probably going to be something along the lines of, I'm sorry your type is broken and traumatized. Or literally like, oh, you like them broken? I'm sorry. Or, ooh, apparently I'm right up your alley. Fixer-upper. Understand, when that comes out of my mouth, that is a trauma response. I am fully aware of the depths of how traumatized I truly am after everything that I've been through over the last 20 fucking years. I am more than aware of exactly how fucking traumatized that I am. And I am also going to clarify, the hilarious part is, anybody who ever tries to tell me or tries to force me to see a therapist, you are going to need to know straight up, listen, I've been down that road. I've been down that road a lot in my life. Alright? Understand something. A lot of my commitment issues, just as much as I've had issues when it came to attachment styles when it comes to relationships, I have also grown major commitment issues because of therapists. Alright? Understand, I have had uglier breakups with therapists than I have with ex-girlfriends or boyfriends. Okay? So, you going ahead and proposing to me, you need to go to therapy, you need to go to therapy, you need to go to therapy. Listen, I wasn't just going to therapy for me when I was going to therapy. I was going to therapy for me. I was going to therapy for my mom with all her fucking, resentments when it came to the hostility towards, the sperm donor of me. I was going to fucking therapy for all the fucking religious trauma. I was going to therapy for the post-traumatic stress disorder. I was going to the therapy for anxiety disorder. I was going to therapy because of all of the relentless fucking bullying throughout the entirety of the time that I went to school. I literally was going for issues that you couldn't even fucking fathom. I mean, shit. That movie, The New Guy, it was literally based off the public humiliation that I ended up enduring in junior high. While at the same time, the school even tried denying the factor that that was technically sexual assault, having my pants and my underwear pulled down right in front of the main hallway, in front of everyone. Because apparently, guys don't get sexually assaulted. Apparently going ahead and, forcibly ripping my pants down and my underwear, revealing my genitals to the entirety of the student body is neither traumatizing nor sexual assault, you know, because apparently that's not the way that it fucking works. So, now, that being said, anybody that ever tries to hit on me in the future, understand you need to be that blatantly upfront. Number one. And number two, you need to be completely and utterly aware of exactly the amount and level of fucking broken that I truly am. And understand, it is a full-on fucking discretion. Alright? Basically, ending up with me is definitely not for the faint of heart. Not to mention that, but I am going to word vomit every fucking emotion that I have. I'm going to be fully upfront with it. As ugly as even it may be, with the nastiest of fucking attitudes. And ultimately, when it comes down to actually acting in violence, no, I don't. Unless physically attacked first. If I'm physically attacked first, at that point, I go ahead and lay haymakers like it ain't nothing. But if I am not physically attacked first, I do not jump to violence. But understand, I have had people try to mentally destroy me on levels that you could not even imagine. So I'm not going to resort to physical violence. I am going to resort to levels of psychological fuckery that are going to make your head fucking spin, trying to go ahead and catch all of the millions of fucking balls in the air that I am trying to figure and logic my way through. Trying to logic through my emotions and trying to make sense of shit that apparently will never make sense. And if being able to do that, or being willing to do that, is not something you are interested in doing, then just go about your day and go about your life. It's as simple as that.